Press record, so we'll get recording there. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome for joining. Thank you for joining. I didn't mean to say thank you. Welcome. New Yeat, new first time chat by Tanner. Welcome, Tanner. Someone was saying there's no theme on the album, and I'll believe you, but I'm still going to poke around. I'm going to look for a theme. You know, 2093, the theme was in there, but it was kind of hard to figure out. It took some time. It took some listens. Yeah, Sade, I definitely want to hear that one. Never heard, just Shazam it. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. That whole album is good. Devil and the Almighty Blues. Ian Better. I don't know who this Ian guy is. No, it's funny. I was on Twitter, and because it's the debate between Yeat and Ian or whatever. I don't know who Ian is, but I looked at, like, you know, I saw a picture of this Ian guy. I was like, he's no rapper. I thought this shit was so funny that I'm judging him based on how he looks. And I just thought, oh my God, that's so dumb, especially considering how I look and how I spent my time on Friday. Like, what kind of fucking hypocrisy is that, you know? Anyway, I was cracking up a little bit yesterday. Well, let's talk about the album, I suppose. Oh, no Ian fans in here, huh? All right. LYFESTYLE is out. You know, I was looking at the cover, and I'm gonna go a little artsy fartsy on the cover, because people were talking about the cover the other day, like, oh, this shit goes hard. It's like, yeah, sure. But I kind of wonder if, like, somebody said there's no, the cover is not Photoshopped. The horses are real. The house in the background is real. The fire is not real. They put that in, right? I didn't see the actual picture of the house burning. Unless that is real. No CGI. Okay. Well, if they burn the whole house down, that makes it good. Oh, the trailer. I think I saw the trailer. Anyway, when I was looking at the cover, and I come off of 2093, and for those if you didn't pick up the concept of 2093, I'm sure most of you did, but we'll just revisit it. 2093 being sobriety, and trying to get to sobriety. And all of these songs where it's you did this and I did that and I didn't want to and you did it and it wasn't that all these like back and forth of yous and I's. They're all these voices in his head. So it's all these internal personas battling with each other, and Yeat trying to find sobriety through this battle of fighting all these different voices in his head, which is pretty fucking fascinating. So if I come from there, then I come to this, and I see a picture of a house burning down. What really interests me the most is the horses and the chain. Because to me, he's holding the chain like you would hold a trophy of somebody you just conquered, basically. That's how I kind of look at that, him holding the chain like that. And the house burning down, to me, is like, what if this is a visual representation of just, I'm starting all over. I'm burning all this shit down and I'm starting all over again. I've conquered this other person, maybe another persona from his past, from his inside his own head type of a thing. And then like the horses running around. There, what was it? It was some movie or something. Anyway, just the idea of, you know, when your barn's on fire, you got to get the horses out. When everything's on fire, when everything's burning down, you got to get the most valuable things out as fast as you can. Or it could just be a hardcover. Or it could just be both. Who fucking knows? You know, that's a reach. Let's put a big old giant asterisk of maybe next to that album cover idea there. Because the other thing that makes me go, maybe it's just a cover to look cool, is the monster truck on the car. Who knows? Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, the white and black horses. I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like there's something here. Now, somebody was saying there's no theme. Okay, but we're going to check it out. The album is just him rapping his ass off. Okay. Well, that'll be an interesting experience for me because I'm basically a new Yeat fan, right? Like, I only know 2093 and the previous one. I don't even remember what it was called, the other one. But it's funny because I don't listen to that one very often, but I got tons of listens on it somehow. I don't know. All right, well, welcome, everybody. Let's get to work. It's a little bit after 9, huh? We'll drop in. Afterlife, yeah. Now, this is LYFESTYLE. Coming hot off the heels of 2093. I mean, that was only 8 months ago. Pretty fucking crazy how fast the turnaround this is. Let's get a track one. It's called Geek Time. We got a bunch of producers here too. We got Synthetic. We've got Yeat. We've got, I'm just going to call him Brady. We've got Yatsky, Primo. I don't know how you pronounce that one. And it's got no bio. Oh, too bad. So sad. All right, let's drop in. Synthetic is his main producer now. Okay, here we go. New Yeat, LYFESTYLE, track one, Geek Time. We got 22 songs, about an hour's worth of music. My brain's already ramping up. I'm not like saying all of my words. I'm not wording correctly. I got to slow down. All right, here we go. Track one, Geek Time. Drop it in, LYFESTYLE, New Yeat. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. That's kind of a cool tone. Huh. This is cool. Trippy. Trippy. That like crunchy layer on everything. Ha! This is cool. It's kind of an interesting blend of like chill but energy. I don't even know how to describe it. Interesting. You know, every time I do this. Oh, so can I turn it up? It's maxed out on the settings here. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, it's not here. It was almost maxed out. I do this so often where I come in, I have no expectations, right? Like I'm just, okay, let's hear what it is. And then I immediately go, wow, I didn't expect this. Like, is that the point? Yeah, that's what you told yourself? So why are you surprised when you hear something that's unexpected? Huh. I like it. I like that first track. It's kind of got like just this, like it's not amped up, it's not go crazy, but it's just kind of got like this fucking swag to it. I just want to just fucking do this. And so it's cool because it's not like, I don't want to call it mellow, but it's not all ramped out crazy, but it's not like boring or slow, but it's not fast. It's got a little bounce to it. A little bounce. Yeah. I like that shit. I like it. Let's see. So I'm going to poke around a little bit. I'm going to poke around in the lyrics. I'm going to believe what you guys said about how there's really no overarching theme. The Three Little Piggies was kind of cracking me up. About staying at the hotel and being three little piggies were coming in. So it's kind of like a little spin-off of the, what is it? Not the fairy tale or whatever, but that little song. Frog Eyes Bitch, open wide. You're going to fall off. See, this kind of makes me wonder a little bit. You're going to fall off. You've been compromised. Can't see it. It's all got tint. Don't hit the 5 at the 10. 4 seasons. Fuck the win. Back-to-back geek mode on time again. You got bread. You can't compare to us. Are you mad? Are you glad? Are your diamonds off? I see dead people in my head. That stands out a little bit too. Yeah, the annotation is talking about that. So the reason why this stands out to me a little bit, I'm gonna link to 2093. Now, if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. But I am gonna like make an assumption that we're off the heels of 2093. I'm going to come into this with the assumption of he's slain the other voices in his head, and now it's him in control of himself. So I see dead people in my head. Maybe that's what that means. Maybe. Who knows? You ain't on our side. We get flopped. I mean, that could be anybody, you know. Why the fuck you fall, hit your arteries? How I stand tall? Because I'm balling, bitch. Okay. Let's leave it at that. I kind of like that first track, honestly. I like the little swagger it's got to it. Like somebody else said, who was it? Said a little bounce. Somebody said where? Oh, a little bounce. Lost Zorro, a little bounce. Yeah, I like that. All right, track 2 is called STFU, which I think stands for Stop Talking something or another, right? That's something like that. I can't remember what it stands for. All right, track 2, Shut the Fuck Up, which is what I'll do. I don't know that sample. What's that from? Yes, but nice hit. God damn, the bass is just going nuts. I like the bass. I like that too. Huh. I kind of like this one too. I don't know how I feel about this so far. I mean, we're only 2 tracks in. I think I'm still just like off in unexpected territory because I enjoyed 2093, and from what I understand, a lot of I shouldn't say a lot of the Yeat fans, but there were people who are Yeat fans that were disappointed with 2093, and I can kind of get that, especially if his previous albums really like, I don't know what you call it, like fucking rage music or, you know, ramped up, all this, you know, fucking high energy type stuff. And so if you listen to 2093 and you're expecting that, you didn't really get that, you know? There wasn't a whole lot of that on the album. But I was okay with that. I liked the theme. And then with this one, I was kind of poking around a little bit, and people were like, oh yeah, it's great, we're back to old Yeat and bangers and all this kind of shit. Some of you said that this morning there too. And so I'm not expecting 2093, but I'm kind of expecting more of a bangers, but I feel like these aren't, like those two, while I like them, I feel like we're in between. We're not in this kind of chilled out, well, not that 2093 was chilled out. I don't know. Basically, I'm just like, this is different. It's different. And I like it, but it's not what I expected. It's not what I expected at all. I don't know I don't think there's a whole lot to go over here lyrically, but I am curious to see if there's just going to be any breadcrumbs. He was outside with the rag like the Taliban. Shut the fuck up. I keep telling him, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. It's a geek party, geek it all night, test me things, you die, you ain't got money, all these things while you lie. Seen them turn on their own gang, seen them turn for a couple dollars, seen them turn for a crack pipe. Shut the fuck up, I keep telling him. Grinding your fucking gears up like rail. Blind to your fucking broke shit like Braille. That's kind of funny. I don't really want to impress a bitch myself. Don't need you or your funds. Is Yeat is not independent, is he? Is he independent artist? I haven't heard any of his older stuff, no. But is Yeat independent? It says Lifestyle Corporation, Field Trip Recordings, Capitol Records. So he's probably not. Should read the long interview. Did probably release an album. Taps into the process. Anyway, I like the bass on that one. I'm gonna put a heart next to that one too. I'd be cool with listening to that again. Anyway, he is not. Okay, he's under UMG. Okay. The only reason, I think the reason that I asked about him being independent or not is yesterday I watched an interview with Lupe Fiasco. It's like an hour or so. He was on some radio station a week or two ago. And he was talking about the bullshit he went through with Atlantic and how nice it is to be independent now. So I was just kind of curious about that. Okay. So we've got this, I don't need you, I don't need your money, watching people turn on each other, all this other shit. Let's roll on track 3. Tell them shut the fuck. Track 3 is called They Tell Me. Oh, I didn't mention the producers on the last one. Synthetic, 33 Empathy, Primo, Rave. Jump into track 3. They Tell Me. Let's see how this one goes. Holy shit.
They tell me you too much for me, they tell me. They tell me when you talk about me, they tell me. Shut up, bitch, don't tell me.
Trippy, man. Trippy sound. Different. Just different.
Whole streets outside. Yeah. I hit the plug on the street outside. I wasn't rich as fuck, wouldn't be alive.
I wasn't rich as fuck, I wouldn't be alive.
I pull up in that Maybach, got 2 tones on it. I put the bills on everything, I put them yours on it. Yeah, slide on me and the family members, R.I.P. him.
Ha. Trippy, man. I like the that shit right there.
They tell me when you talk about me, they tell me. Shut up, bitch, don't tell me.
This is supposed to be bangers? Because so far, man, this ain't bangers. And I'm okay with that. But I think maybe that's what's throwing me off. I was expecting more like people talking about his old sound. Maybe, is this what he sounds like? Is this his older sound? Because this is very different. Very different. From 20, I only know 2093 and Afterlife. But I don't know. I guess I was just expecting like more tempo, faster tempo, I suppose. I don't know. Let's keep going. This is a trip. Very, very unexpected. For me, anyway. Mix of his new shit and old, yeah. So when I say banger, potato, when I say banger, I think of like, like going fast, you know? That's what I think of with bangers like that. Like this is, honestly, I would call this more chilled out than a banger. I can totally just chill to this. It's fucking, I love the sound that's pushing through. My God. Oh, damn. Yeah, this is totally chilled out for me. Totally chilled out. I like that it drops. I like that he doesn't waste any time between tracks. Just fucking drops right in. This shit's great. I love that shit. Yeah. Love the way he layers his vocals on that. I mean, there are times you can barely tell he's in there. He's in there, but yeah, he is totally mixed in with the production. Like, just wow, the sound coming through. Huh. All right, let's glance through some lyrics. Let's see if there's just any hints here. She tells me, you're too much for me. You're too much for me. Previous track, he was talking about not wanting to impress a bitch. This girl's telling him, too much for me. Shut up, don't tell me. When we hit the club, whole streets outside, hit the plug on the street outside. If I wasn't rich as fuck, I wouldn't be alive. I don't know how I'm alive. I had so lonely time. Pull up in the Maybach, put the bills on, no one fucks with the broke boys. Follow me, got you pushed down in the deep end. Follow me if you couldn't see shit. Slide on me, family members, RP him, look at the diamonds, come with the Lambo truck. I got carrots, got fucking money, impaired headlights on, swerve and stare. Diamonds. Huh. Okay. The more we move through, the more I believe maybe there's no overarching narrative so far. But okay, all right. Huh. It was originally called Salad. Let's keep going. Track 4 is called Heard of Me. Synthetic, Venny, Primo, 33 Empathy, Rave. Track 4. Here we go. I just the sound. I think more not so much the sound, the tempo. It's just, this is kind of chill in my mind. This is kind of chill. I like it. It's chill in a good way. It's chill in a loud way. If that makes any fucking sense. I like that little right there. I know that you heard of me. Good little bell in there. I like this one. I'm starting to settle into the style of the album a bit. Geek up like the guy. Geek up like I'm talking to you. Bounce about the wild. Ha ha. What's that? I'm coming for your heart. No, you don't mind me. Yeah. You just like me. You like me. You just like me. Oh God, that like muted bass. That shit was bad right there. Yeah, but would you heard of me? I know that you heard of me. I like this one. Again, it's a slower tempo. But God damn that bass. And I like that, like synth in the background too. God damn, I like this one. I like Heard of Me quite a bit. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Also, so Mustard King's got, 2093 was in the future, now he's back in the current day. I don't know if 2093 is so much a reference about time. But I was going to say, what you just said ties into what I was going to say. When I listen to this track, when I go through the lyrics, this makes me think of one of the personas that was supposedly killed off in 2093. And actually, I don't know if it actually ever got killed off. It was one of the personas he was battling. Let's just go through this a bit. I can't fuck with you, can't rock with you, fuck what you heard of me, all of that other shit. Geeked up like I'm talking to you, bounce off the wall, want to see you fall, and coming for your heart. Now think about these lyrics that we're going to go through. Think about this from the perspective of the Psycho CEO persona that was supposedly defeated. We'll just say defeated in 2093. Imagine that's the person saying these lyrics. Want to see you fall, I'm coming for your heart, even though it's the night I can see in the dark. You like all these lines. You say diamonds and art. Why you talk about him? Why you talk about me? Why the fuck you speak? Why you talk to me? Why you back? Because and so here it could be switching. Why you back? Because you missed that. What if it's Yeat revisiting his Psycho CEO persona, and this is like a little conversation between the two? I don't know. It's a reach, I think, but I don't want to blow through this album just going, oh, there's nothing that's going to be said, there's no story, because I kind of feel like Yeat's got more to him than that, than to just make a bunch of songs that don't mean shit. And with 2093, he really kind of snuck it in there, I feel like. Maybe I'm just too real for all this shit. I bleed that. No, you don't mind me. You just like me. See, I feel like this is a little bit of persona conversation back and forth. You like money, you just like me. So it's, the Psycho CEO and him again. I know you heard of me, yeah. Which makes me wonder, what if the cover, initially I was saying it's Yeat burning everything down and starting over again. What if it isn't Yeat? What if the cover, what if that is Psycho CEO? What if this is the Psycho CEO and now his house has been burned down and destroyed? but he's got Yeat's chain. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's see if there's a story. I'm reaching a little bit. I'm reaching, but this is what I do. It's for fun. It's all for fun. Yeah, promoted as a trip to sobriety. Now he's back in current day. I mean, that could be. That could be. Let's keep going. Track 5 is called Speedball. Synthetic. 33 Empathy. 33 Empathy. I can barely say these words. Vinny and Rafe. Like that it's the same crew for the most part, too. Okay, anyway, here we go. Drop it in track 5, Speedball. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Woo! It's like a siren. This is cool too. I'm starting to get into this. I'm starting to settle into the sound. I love that siren sound. Yeah, this is cool, man. I love that siren sound. I don't know why, dude. I love it. God damn, too. And I love that each track just fucking dumps right into the next one. This is going to be so great to listen to without some old bald guy talking between songs, right? You know, I'm just gonna clean, right? A little conspiracy theory of the narrative that this idea I have in my mind. And the reason why I'm not letting it go is just because he did the same thing on 2093. Now with Afterlife, I don't really remember the lyrics that much off of that one, so I can't speak to that. But I don't know if this is just normally how he writes. You know, if this is just how he does his music lyrically. No, you see these lights. I know you see these lights. And, you know, it being called Speedball too, that just makes me think of drugs. Speedball. That's what they used to call cocaine or something. Like if it was, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know shit about the hardcore drugs. I know a little bit about weed, and that's about it. Putting the trucks on the air. Don't put trucks in there. We live and we get rich. Oh, bitch, pull up in a Tonka. Put them lights on. You can't fuck with us. How about you check the price on them? We roll the dice. Dice on them. Don't want to see them. Don't want to see if I get my hands on them. Motherfucking bags. Got my Glock. Got the Bentley. Look at your motherfucking stance. That's why your shit's gonna flop. I feel like this is the psycho CEO. If that's a thing. If there's a narrative. I gotta put a big old giant if in front of all this. I feel like this is the psycho CEO talking shit to Yeat. Because especially if it's called Speedball. And it's kind of got this siren alarm thing going on. Which that might not fucking matter either, you know? I don't know. This is what's tricky. I don't know how artistic Yeat is. But I feel like the guy, I don't... Like, the people who don't like Yeat... they just like, oh, his shit sucks. And he's just, whatever. And I feel like it is easy to kind of overlook some of this stuff. Hell, I think if I was in a bad mood and I was cranky and burnt out on gangster rap trap type lyrics, I'd probably fucking talk shit about this too. So really 2093 is my anchor right now. It's what's keeping me a little bit more open-minded. Because if this wasn't about anything, I wouldn't really feel like there's substance. But if it's this psycho CEO perspective, and this, again, going back and forth, I'm going to say, fuck all your money. I ran up my money. I do it by myself. You never done any of that shit you said you're going to go do. But you're going to go be yourself. I should go fly to a motherfucking Maybach, watch it sell. Watch me sell. Yeah. Ha. I feel, yeah. Okay, well, I've said my part. What's going on over here in chat? That was mainly just, he's autistic and artistic. It can be both, right? You can. Yeah, you can be both. Let's keep going. We're 5 songs in. I don't want to like just hammer down my own idea without any substance to back it up, right? So let's just keep going. But I'm going to hold this idea. Maybe there's some back and forth between personas again, like in the previous song. So this one, track 6, is called You Don't Know Life. You Don't Know Life. Synthetic, Shazy, Venny. I'm going to call him Yatsky, but I don't think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Yeah, tinfoil hat again, right. I need to make another video with my tinfoil hat on. You know what's funny with that video? When I was wearing that, I was sweating so much. Holy shit. Like, the tinfoil just trapped all the heat that was coming off my bald head. I literally, when I was done, I took it off. It was just like beaded up sweat on the top of my head. Dude, it was so fucking funny. So funny. All right. All right, let's drop in track 6. Here we go. You Don't Know Life. And heard of me in Speedball. I'm just gonna, for my own entertainment purposes, I'm gonna say that's the Psycho CEO. Maybe this is Yeat's response to that. I don't know. Here we go. Drop it in track 6.
You said he's damn, it's so fur, bro. We get up for life, but it's for fun, though. Now you see these diamonds on the kid. Now you see the money coming in. How you sell, you was right there. No snare, we walk in, we buying every pair.
We're buying every pair.
Diamonds on me, cunt. What's on me, cunt? Diamonds on me, cunt. They will. Oh, they hype beats. Oh, they pull up on white Nikes. Drugs. You know, only time I go close to when I'm making a bag. We got a trip and they slipping up, only got one leg.
It's so kinda cool too, man. I don't know. It's funny. I just feel like all these are chill. Chill.
We put a bill on your head. Every time that I'm gonna try, ended up leaving them dead. Every time that I'm gonna fly, pull up on my private jet. Better say, shut the fuck up, I don't listen to what haters say. This is a lifestyle.
Nice, yeah.
It's what I'm on now. I'm making money on it. I don't need advices. All I do is my vices.
All I do is my vices. Dude, I love the sound right here. This is fucking great. Jesus Christ. And those like back vocals are cool too. Huh. Oh, that shit is so good. I love that shit right there. I like that one. My interpretation is that 2093 was him being sober, but this is the version of him that falls back into the drugs because of the lifestyle of being a rich rapper. Maybe, I was thinking, well, I mean, I was thinking I'm overthinking it, but I always overthink. So that's just like a fucking, if I exist, I'm overthinking. I was thinking, maybe you guys are right in the sense that there's really no narrative, but I do feel like maybe he just does these, maybe he approaches these albums from the perspective of personas. Because to me, again, this feels like, I mean, I don't know anything about the guy, and from what I understand, isn't he somewhat kind of keeps to himself? Doesn't he not do a whole lot of interviews? Isn't he fairly private? That's what I understand. I don't know if that's correct, though. You know that Yeat stated kind of freestyles all of his songs. When they're done. He never returns. Oh, interesting. Yes. Okay. So I'm glad you told me he freestyles most of his songs and that they're done. Because to me, that I mean, I'm just gonna, support my own idea, right? To me, that would reinforce the idea of approaching something as a persona. And especially too, if you're a fairly private person, if the way you talk to your fans is through your music, that kind of makes it a little scary too. I mean, I'm always so impressed with these artists, whoever they are, that just spill out their guts of their life. Like all of these things, emotional, raw, trauma, like these things that these people express in public. It's fucking incredible how brave they are to do that. Because to me, that would be terrifying. That would be terrifying to expose my own like insecurities and fears and all this shit that happened to me in musical form. That'd be terrifying. And so if Yeat is kind of private, I mean, I wonder, it's like, oh shit, I don't want to say who I am or what I'm doing in my music, right? I just want to make some cool songs. And so the invention of personas helps with that. I don't know. This feels total psycho CEO still. Now you see the diamonds on the kid, the money's coming in, new Chanel walk in, we're buying every pair. Diamonds on me, cunt. Oh, they're hype beasts, they pull up. I got all these drugs, I got all the love. Like this very much feels like the persona of the psycho CEO from 2093. And, that can just be that. There doesn't have to necessarily be a story with that, This is a lifestyle you can't live. See them lights? It's what I'm on now. I'm bringing the money on. I don't need advices. All I do is my vices. Chop off your head if you don't fuck with the prices. Like an ISIS reference right there. I just pulled the Bentley off. I ain't heard what you said to me. I don't fuck with you. Better off dead to me. Yeah. Huh. What's surprising to me, though, is like, so far the tempo of everything has been pretty kind of laid back. Like there's been, for me personally, it's been like no thrashing, no bangers, no hype, nothing like that. I should write fanfics for Yeat. When a song is half finished, Yeat will get started on harmonies and backing melodies. If I really like the ad-lib I was singing, I don't even know how to make the beats. I'll pull up a GarageBand synth and turn that into what I was singing. Interesting. All right, let's move on to track 7, Orchestrate. Synthetic Yeat, Primo Strio. Drop it in, track 7, here we go. Oh, actually, did it start? I don't know if I cut it off. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a neat little sound right there. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's like, is there a fucking guitar back there? Jesus. This is a banger. This is a banger. Nice. I already want like the riff sound to come back. Like, no, don't let up. Just keep fucking powering. He sounds great here too. God, the fucking sound is so good on that riff.
bitch, I'm bigger.
Yeah, that was fucking great. That was great. That was great. You know, lyrically too, like, what's so funny is I feel like anybody who watches this, that I went pretty hard on A$AP Rocky. I got so cranky with the lyrics. They're gonna be so pissed at me giving Yeat so much leniency. Right? Like, I'm cutting him all this fucking slack when A$AP Rocky got no fucking slack at all for what he was saying in his album, Long Live A$AP. But it is funny how all it takes is just some sort of concept. But I don't know if it's even supposed to be here. Like, he might just be just talking his shit, you know? Like people were saying, there's no narrative. It's just him rapping and that's it. See all these diamonds. You see this jet. You're in different climates. I got this down because I ain't trying. Richer than their family, richer than Miami is hold it down. You're at the club. You hear that gun. Pull outside. Orchestrate all these diamonds, all these lights. How you going to serve these bills? How you going to serve these lights? Turn up at my show. At least do it right. Can serve his meal. I got the Bentley. The bitch got the frog eyes. Got the goods. I just be out of my lane, out of my mind. Everything went out of my tweaking. Know that you're loving these lights, loving this world. Run it back every weekend. Sure you love me every time. Huh. Orchestrate. Okay. And the way the songs are done in terms of just the lyrics, and if he freestyles all the time, you know, then, you know, it makes it very hard to do like an overarching narrative. But I wonder if there was a story, and I'm believing less and less that there is one, it feels like each like song is just, it's almost like a little half paragraph of the story. But I don't think there is a story. That song was great, Orchestrate. Huh. Well, let's keep going. What's next? Be Quiet is what's next. How are we doing over here, Chad? A$AP Rocky is DOS compared to Yeat, to be fair. Well, the thing was, too, is it wasn't so much... I liked how he sounded. I liked his flow. It's just, I get so bored with somebody bragging about how badass they are for a whole fucking album. Especially, I mean, honestly, especially in hip-hop. It's like, yeah, you're so unique. Just like every other rapper that has money and chains and bitches and cars. It's like, the more different artists brag about it, the less of a brag it becomes. It's just you're saying the same thing everyone else is saying. So it's not a brag anymore for me. Let's see what. At first I was opposed to Yeat's music, but once you eliminate ridiculous rules of what rap is supposed to be and just have fun, yeah, no shit. Imagine that, having fun with music, right? It's hard. It is hard sometimes. We take it seriously because we love it so much, but then sometimes in our taking it seriously, we strangle it to death with fucking rules, and rather than just hanging out and enjoying it, huh? Yeah. Bragging has been part of rap, though. Yep, it's true. It is very true, but the more people brag about the same thing, the less of a brag it is for me, you know? Like if you met 20 people and they're all bragging about doing this thing and they all did it, it's like, well, doesn't it just kind of make it normal, I guess? I don't know. Oh, shit. All right, let's move on to track 8, which is Be Quiet. It's got Kodak Black on it. He's not listed here, but he is on the Spotify listing. Dream Awake, Chef Nine, The God, and Cloud. So totally different producers on the... Oh, no, he is right there. There's Kodak Black. Okay, track 8, Be Quiet. I really like what they're doing with the bass beats in this album. Fucking with the bass beats. With your head, diamonds on me blind, I'm like they seeing black. Whole car mad black, get the window 10. Okay, so what I'm... This is a cool tone, man. Tempo. I like how everything's just kind of chilled out. Oh, you fucked up. Oh, your luck up. Oh, your time's up. Yeah, I'm a billionaire. song's almost like sinister the way it sounds. This one's cool too, man. I really kind of like the slower tempo and everything. You know, something else I want to say about what is helping me with Yeat and this album, and like, you know, not getting sick of lyrics like this, right? Going back to the A$AP Rocky discussion a little. If I can't hear them, I'm totally fine with it. Like, I think the reason with that one, A$AP Rocky is pretty good at, he's got a good crisp voice, good sound in his vocals, so I could hear him pretty well most of the time. And so there were so many times when it was like, oh fuck, I can hear what he's saying and I'm not interested in this, and so it was a turn off. With Yeat, especially like this track is a good example of the opposite, where Kodak, God, his vocals are kind of like twisted in there. You know, he's not clean and crisp with his voice and the sound of the song. So everything he's saying kind of gets buried into this sinister sound. And when they roll into the production like that, and I can't tell what they're saying, then it doesn't fucking matter what they're saying, you know? And then I can enjoy the sound and just kick back. Let's see. I don't know how Yak is still going. He's been living life in zombie mode for years now. Yak always getting in legal trouble. Oh, is Kodak Black? Is that Yak? Is that who Yak is? Yeah, exactly. A$AP Rocky has no effects on his voice. Yeah. Which I think is a good thing. A$AP Rocky, his voice sounds great. His vocals sound good. His flow sounds good. I just need a little bit more substance than just your standard gangster rap, trap, lyrics type shit. Like this. Although, you know, I kind of like Kodak Black on this one. With this sinister fucking sound talking about every day is Halloween. I kind of like that. Although I won't, I don't recommend this. You can't even pay me to be sober. Try and sober up, bro. Let people pay you to be sober. It's okay. 8 perks to the face and need a chauffeur. God damn. How many can I take till I croak over? Oof. Project Baby, when I was born, I had a felony. That's kind of funny. Okay, well, I'm slowly letting go of my hopes for a narrative through the album, and that's okay. So far, it's been sounding good, man. I like this kind of laid-back tempo. It is a great combination of just kind of a slower pace through the songs, but then a fuck ton of sound. Just kind of rumbling through. Good shit. All right, let's go on. Let's keep moving. I don't know how to pronounce this. The Coasts, I'll say. The Coasts? I don't know. Producer Synthetic Yeat. Oh my God. Zanova. Venny and Primo. This is track 9. The Coasts. There's a fucking loud motherfucker right here.
What the cops heard, white tee, Lay Jane, diamonds on my neck, shirt. Sit down, shut the fuck up, we'll talk. This my lecture. If my neck can talk to me, out here with Saint Bird.
That's funny.
On the soldier like it's something. Yeah, give me something to do. Yeah, make me change my mood.
Oh, nice.
I'm on track.
I like the little hesitation. I always like it when they do a little hesitation. God damn. This shit is crazy. Jesus. This like just unrelenting like bass buzz.
If my neck can talk to me, out here with Saint Bird. I just hit the chill, we in London. Yeah, bring it in.
God damn. I like this one too, the coast. Yeah. Dude, this is kind of cool. Like, you know, as much as I love lyrics, as you guys know, sometimes it is nice to just have great sound and you don't have to think about anything. You don't have to focus on anything. There's nothing to like thought process on, nothing to overthink, right? You just put on some sound. And I'm already thinking, man, I'm going to bump this when I'm playing some Diablo later today. Oh, which reminds me. So here's my quick little impromptu Diablo 4 review. The campaign story sucked, but the end game is pretty good now. So yeah, there you go. It's fun. If you like end game Diablo, pretty good. They've improved it quite a bit. But goddamn, the story was so just a waste of time. What a waste of time. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, we got another song here. Track 10. Go to Work. I don't really think there's anything to talk about lyrically on this previous song, The Coasts here. He's mentioning though, I see dead people. I've kind of given up on the idea of a narrative through this, but it is interesting that he says this again. I feel like this whole album is maybe just the perspective, the persona of that psycho CEO. So we'll just let it sit there unless something else pops up. But there's I don't see anything of note here. There's no really back and forth. I feel like, if anything, if we were going to mention any type of story development, it's just that psycho CEO persona is in full control right now. Full control. Oh, it could be dead people is just for money, dead presidents. Yeah, good point. Good point. Okay, let's jump into track 10, which is Go to Work. Producers is featuring Summers. I don't know if I've ever heard Summers, but producers Synthetic Vinny, Young Robin, and I'm just going to call him, TC the Playmaker. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Track 10, Go to Work. That's me. I go to work during the day because I'm broke. I'm not broke, but because I have to. I'm broke in Yeat terms, that's for sure. Interesting sound again on this one. It's almost quiet with the lack of all the fucking bass from the previous track. Huh. I'm kind of not into this one. Not really into this. I think I've gotten too hooked on the bass that's been in this album so far. And this one doesn't have as much bass. Like I'm a bass fiend now. In the night, we demons, we lurk. In the day, you broke, go to work. Go to work. Yeah, 'cause you're broke, go to work. Also, I'm offended, but he's making fun of me. I mean, he's not making fun of me personally, right? But I have to go to fucking work because I'm broke. I'm broke in Yeat terms. I have to go to work during the day. Yeah, this was okay. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't know. I don't think I'd skip it, honestly. It's fine. With that one, if I'm just playing the album and I just have it on and I'm listening to it while I'm gaming or something like that, I would let it play. I wouldn't skip it. It's fine. It's not amazing. There's some definitely better songs in my opinion so far. Yeah, it was fine. Now people are talking about this is a shot at this Ian person who I don't know. Go ahead, be a meme. They're going to forget about you. I'm the real King Yeat. Let's see what this annotation says. On May 31st, Ian released his debut album, Valedictorian. The album cover being based off of a meme. Ian is also known for taking the own style of Playboi Carti and Yeat, applying it to his music. Yeat is basically saying he's the real king. Since online they call Ian a Yeat clone for ripping his style and his flows. And then, you know, there's probably some truth to that, and especially you get down here at the bottom, right? Buster Diamonds, Buster Style, go ahead, steal my jeans, get you shot up like a spring. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if he's like saying that the other guy is stealing his style too. Who knows? Go to work because you're broke. Someday I won't have to go to work anymore. Probably because I'll be dead. The feature squashes your love for the song. Yeah, I've never heard Summers before. Let's see. He's got some stuff too. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that name before. Summers is usually better. Interesting. Okay, well, let's move on to track 11, which is called Gone for a Minute. Scroll down. This put it about halfway through. The album producer is, I'll just say, Sapture. So one producer, first time seeing his name on this album, or their name, I don't know, him or her, whatever. Okay, dropping in track 11, Gone for a Minute. I like that.
I'll try to see what I like. You try to see what you like. Let's slow down for a minute. Get real for a minute with me.
Yeah, this is cool.
Every time we take a picture, getting high to the perfect mission. I wanna see a little, you won't see a lot. Yeah, heartbeat racing, you real a lot. Yeah. Why you rushing? Why you rushing?
Ah. Wow. Ah. Wow. That was cool.
Why she lie? Why you always high all the time?
It's almost like it was almost like a production version of someone like exploding into a chorus vocally. You know, like you'll have these pauses and then they drop it. Like what's that great example? Whitney Houston, right? I Will Always Love You, and that whole bit. But it's from the production side. That was really cool. How it just kind of like dropped in and just it felt like a vocal, but it was all on the production side. I like this one.
I'm a gangster, baby. I do this all the time. Here we go, do it.
I love that ad lib move too with the production.
Yeah, tell her lips off, yeah, we up for here. Way too real.
Yeah, that's like cool. I love how it just spills right into the next one over and over and over again. It's so cool. If he dropped a full album of this sort of vibe, 10, 12 tracks, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That was neat, man. You know, I was curious because it's just one producer and we haven't seen him on the album yet. And so it's like, okay, all these other guys working together have made this sound. What's this going to sound like, you know? And I wonder, I always get a little curious with album production and how things come together, and if there's times when producers get nervous, like, oh, fuck, I've already heard all these other songs those guys have put together, and now I got to put together a song because he hit me up and said, hey, make a beat. You know, I wonder how much they know about the other tracks, if it weighs on their mind, or if they just say, fuck it, and just make it, or who knows? Who knows? This song actually has kind of something going on here lyrically. What's the rush? You know, you're trying to see what you like. Slow down. I'm trying to see what I like. Slow down for a minute. Get real with me. Maybe I'm bad for myself. Every time we take a picture, getting high and drunk, the perfect mixture. I feel like, initially it seems like maybe he's talking about a girl, but I feel like this might be the personas again. Getting high and drunk, the perfect mixture. I want to see you a little. You want to see a lot. I'd be racing. You breathe a lot. Why you rushing? Been away for a minute. No, you felt that. High all the time. Although, here we go. This is why I was thinking of a girl. Why you always high all the time? God damn it. I'd be out of my mind in this shit. This like cracked me up. Turn deaf folk blind in this bitch. What? What? What are you talking about? Take a picture, go timeless. Time to make a switch, then I'm fucked up. They got me way too rich. Fuck it, throw me another cup. It ain't gonna get colder when it's over. That is a kind of a creepy line. Throw me another cup, because it ain't gonna get colder when it's over. Like, when I'm dead, I can't feel colder than this. That's what I take from that. Tell him, get back in line. I'm going to get swept under the rug every time. Always flying, so you know I'm on that heli time. Crushing the dreams like we're going to snort a line. I don't meet in the middle. Don't do no borderline. I do this all the time. We're going to do it all the time. All the time. Really praying that you fall in line. Picked apart this ship for real. Tell him lift off or from here. Huh. Well, I don't know about him personally, as in his real life, but in terms of any types of characters or personas in his albums, if 2093 was sobriety, this ain't sobriety. This ain't sobriety at all, not at all. Bob, usually Yeat gets sent dozens, if not hundreds of beats by these guys. Oh, sure, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Make a bunch of beats and just toss them at people and hope they get used. Yeah, sure. 2,000 betas. That's a lot of betas. I like that one. Gone for a minute. This other thing, though, I was saying, here's why I was thinking of a girl. But this could just be anybody. This could be anybody telling him, who is the vessel for all these different personas that battle in his head, why you always high all the time. And God damn it, I got called out by this girl, basically. Anyway, let's keep going. Cool album. We're halfway through. I'm finally settling into the sound. I'm enjoying the sound. I'm liking that the vocals are all kind of crunchy and bled in with the production. This is track 12 called Forever Again. Producers are Quincy. I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't know. Anyway, and then the same producer from the last one. All right, here we go. Track 12. Forever Again. Oh, wait, and I think it actually started. Forward it and back it up. Here we go. Forever Again. Oh, sure, baby. It's almost like a pop jam. What the hell is this? What? This is crazy. This is like a Yeat pop jam. This is just crazy. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm hearing it. I mean, I like it, but it's very surprising. What a mix of sound and style. That was a trip. Trippy, man. I like that. I like that. Yeah, and what? Where was it? Static or Satik, maybe? Like an 80s song, but also futuristic. Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy. Like you guys talking 80s, I was thinking more... Well, I mean, I guess The Weeknd is... His style is reminiscent of the 80s as well. But it's like the Yeat and The Weeknd got together and made a song, man. This shit was kind of cool. Kind of cool. Especially, you know, I like too that he's singing this off with her head. You're a dead man walking. So the contrast between the style of the song and what he's saying is kind of wild too. It's almost like this poppy, happy, you're a dead man walking. Keep pushing on. Get the fuck from around me. Remember me? Oh, you do. And I'm on demon time again. Every time that you come through, I don't need it, but I want it. I tell you partial truths. I know you love this lifestyle. Girl, I know you like this lifestyle. I get you bent, get you broken. You got to ask if it's okay. I know it's bad. You got to come out and play. I still think we're dealing with like echoes of these personas, but who knows? Who knows? It blows me away. He's singing, you're a dead man walking in a happy style. Like an upbeat style. That kind of blows me away. In the big body Tonka today. Come out, chase the sun. I count my bands today. I know it's bad for me walking circles around my lifestyle. I know you're bad for me. Huh. Trippy. Yeat and Waylon made a song for Vices called Temptations, which is kind of reminiscent. Interesting. Huh. All right, let's keep going. That was cool. I like Forever Again. Track 13 is called On One. We've got Synthetic. We've got Shark Boy is familiar. That name's familiar to me. I'm going to just call this guy Brody again. Primo. All right, track 13. Drop it in. Track 13. Here we go. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting confused. I'm trying to talk and read chat and click buttons at the same time. Disaster. Here we go. Drop it in On One.
Yeah, we on one. Put your cups up if you're on some.
There's that fucking bass again. Jesus.
They want to come fuck with us, what they all want. Bitch, I get that money, cause that's what I want. Yeah, if we get you a track like an iPhone.
God.
Yeah, I do what I want. It surfs on the side, on the beach, all the kids. Switch sides on your friends, all the kids. Don't you lie, don't you tell me again. Never up your mind.
I like this one too. I'm really enjoying the dialed back tempo on this album. I wonder what this would sound like live, man. Just feel the bass like penetrating through your body. Face. I want you to see my eyes. Huh. Huh. Trippy song. I kind of like it, although honestly about halfway through I was kind of getting a little bored. There's a comment here. Honestly, this album is kind of one-dimensional. I think that's a fair criticism. I think that's fair. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, sometimes albums, they get in their lane and they stick to their lane. But if you do that well, it's okay. You know? It's okay. And while I would have loved to have some sort of narrative or something through here. And I think, honestly, I was thinking too, about the same time as that comment came through. I was like, you know, the album, honestly, this is a little tough for reaction content, in the sense that so far, you know, it's stuck in its lane, and it is doing what it's doing. It's doing it pretty well. But at the same time, like, this kind of album isn't something that I would like actively listen to. And obviously when I sit down and do this, I'm very active in listening, you know, reading lyrics and all that kind of stuff. And I don't really think this isn't that kind of album. You know, this isn't an active listen type of album. You put it on, you fucking crank it up, you let the sound just bombard you, and that's it. And you let it do that for an hour, you know, which is great. That's great. We need music like that. You know, it's important to have. I say all the time how I basically never listen to Pimp a Butterfly because it's too much. It's fucking, for me, it's a very heavy lift. It's an emotional album. It's very challenging. There's a lot being said. There's a lot to think about. Kendrick does a great job of just pulling you emotionally left and right and through all this shit that he's dealing with. And there's so many times I'm just like, I don't want to like deal with that. Right? I don't want to deal with that. Like, sometimes it's nice to just shut the brain off and have some sound, you know? Yeah, if you like that one thing, the album slaps. Yeah, exactly. But if you're not into it, then the album's not going to work, you know? So that's always the double-edged sword right there. When you stick to that lane, if you do it well, if you like it, great. But if there's no variety and not into what the album's doing, then, well, it's all over, isn't it? Incoming 5 of 10 from Fantano. How about, does Fantano like, does he like Yeat? I can't, honestly, you know, I like Fantano. I respect him. I think he's done a great job in terms of like building his little review empire or whatever. It cracks me up how much people just hinge on what he says, you know, like it's feel like the whole internet just sits there and waits to either get ready to yell at him or go, yeah, you said what I believe, and so you're right. Right? But I feel like him and I are very different from how we approach music. So I would be surprised if Fantano liked this. It just doesn't feel like something that he would really be blown away by, you know? He likes Yeat a bit, yeah. Checking out his older work. I would like to check out Yeat's older work. It would be kind of nice to check out. He gave Turn 93 an 8. No shit. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, let's keep going. That one was okay. I was cool with that. You know, so far I haven't come across a skip yet for me. It's a pretty solid album. But I agree with the one-dimensional criticism. Sure. But in this dimension, we're doing really well. We're doing really well within that lane. This is track 14. It's called FLYTROOP. We got Synthetic. We got Sharkboy. We got, oh my God, Zanova, and Brody's on there. I'm a Broody, who fucking knows? Anyway, drop it in, track 14, here we go.
I'm a fly soldier, I'm a fly true. I'm a king high, I'm on king moon. We on X2. Come for next two.
Oh, nice. Good. I was just thinking, I want a little variation here.
Send a parachute. I'm a guy compared to you. Little land shrimp, I'm a prayer crew. It's embarrassing comparison. I can barely stand, I can barely sit. When you pop by side, don't it get scary? When you kill both lies, don't it get I can smell you bullshit over here like a working fragrance.
That's pretty funny.
We don't play fair. They don't flagrants. Couldn't know my famous. I'm a fly soldier, I'm a fly true.
This one's okay.
King high,
Okay.
King moon. We on X2. Come for next two. When you pop by side, don't
Yeah,
it get
this is okay.
When you kill both lies, don't it get scary? Holding up a weight on your shoulder you can't carry. Yeah, we call you 6 feet, cause we get you buried.
So now I'm getting a little worried because that was 2 okays in a row. And now I'm wondering, okay, am I just to the point where it's like, okay, I feel like I've heard the album, and now I'm in the territory of I'm just hearing more of the same. Now I would kind of like to have a little bit more variation, or maybe it was just okay. These two songs are okay, and that's all there is. That is one thing that's challenging with an album too, is especially if you're going to stay in the same lane. If you come in hitting hard, which I think for the most part, I'd say the album starts off pretty strong, honestly. I had to settle into the sound, but once I settled in, I was really enjoying it. But if you come in pretty strong on the first half and you kind of stay in the same lane the whole way, like how do you maintain that momentum? You know, how do you keep it interesting and keep the energy up and stay engaged with the music? That's tough. It's a challenge. So we'll see how this finishes up. The last couple songs are insane. Okay, cool. Okay. I think, we'll see how the rest of the album goes. But I would say there's 22 songs. Probably could have cut 13 and 14. On One and FLYTROOP. I think if those two songs were missing from the album, that wouldn't really necessarily be a problem, Not that they're bad. I don't even feel like I need to skip them. But, yeah, they're both kind of like okay. And when you get two okays back to back, you kind of go, oh. I can smell your bullshit over here like I work at Fragrance, because that's so great. Because like the very few times I ever go into a department store or whatever the fuck you call them, you're walking through the mall and like, well, that never happens anymore these days, right? But it's like, god damn, I'm like all the way on the other side of the room and I can smell all the perfume stuff from here. So I like that. That's a good little description there. We call you 6 feet because we get you buried. Kind of like that too. We on X2. Yeah, not a whole lot to tear into lyrically, unfortunately. I'm a god compared to you. Is this more he's talking about Lil 88? I don't know who the fuck that is. Yeat might be implying that he's better than Lil 88 and the Opium Twins after Lil 88 called Yeat a Eminem with reverb. That's kind of funny. An Eminem with reverb. I don't know if I agree with that, because as much as I'm not a huge fan of Eminem, he's got some good songs. There's songs I like, but Eminem is like, in terms of like vocabulary and lyricism and stuff like that, I put him up there. Even though a lot of stuff he raps about I'm just not interested in, he's still good at doing it. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Next one's called Eliminate. We got Synthetic, we've got Radiate, 33 Empathy, and Rafe. Dropping into track 15, Eliminate. What? Nah, I need me a map. Nah, I need me a light. Bitch, I know I'm at. Are you trying to take my sauce from me? You gotta give that back. Are you trying to learn how to make this bread? You gotta take my class. We got them parents. We got them clamps. You trying to do what you can't do. You trying to be who you can. Raise my job. Spaceman got new love. New trade from Mars. New touch my belt. You don't touch my diamond. You don't touch my gun. Bitch, don't touch my diamond. Yeah. Oh, nice. I'm getting to the space now where I feel like I've already heard this. So I'm kind of getting into the, this is okay territory. Yeah, so there's a comment here. What was it? Lil 88 ruined the new Destroy Lonely album. Where was it? I love Yeat, but this is literally slightly different beats with the same flows. Yeah, I mean, I feel like these last 3 tracks right here, On One, FLYTROOP, or no, and Eliminate, kind of feel like I'm hearing the same thing for the most part, generally speaking. And I think too, it's starting to feel like filler, basically. And that's never good, when it just feels like, oh, we just kind of threw this one in, and we threw this one in, and we threw this one in. And this is where I feel like, I mean, I love lyrics to begin with, obviously, but this is where lyrics and stories can help, carry the load a little bit. Because you can get away with something that maybe doesn't sound as amazing as the other songs, but maybe it's got a functional role in an album structure in terms of telling a story, revealing something, or who knows what. But, he's not really saying anything here either that's terribly important, right? His diamonds illuminate. He's warning his lady friend, please don't touch my diamonds, bitch. Don't touch my diamonds. Don't touch my gun. That's a good safety tip right there. Don't touch anybody's gun. What was this? When you're done, can you pull up my pants? They're bitches. Just look at the cramps. I have no fucking idea what this is about. What? That was very confusing to me. Really unrelatable to OG Lifestyle that started off as Afterlife Deluxe. Wasn't Lifestyle teased even before Afterlife? 2093 was planned to drop after Afterlife? Interesting. Huh. So has this just been kind of like sitting in the vault for a couple years or something? This album? Is that what's going on? Interesting. Yeah, we're not in a great space right now. Really enjoyed the front half, but I feel like we're losing steam. Maybe Mr. Don Tolliver can help us out with track 17, which is called Line... Oh, no, I'm sorry, track 16. That's Don Tolliver's the next one, not this one. Well, this is track 16. It's called Line 5 Fun instead of 4 Fun. Okay. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to interpret that, but there you go. Made after 2093 for 90% of it. These songs are new. He was working on it during 2093. Fully remade. Lots of debate here. Oh, he already has a line 4 Fun. So is this like a sequel? We got Synthetic. We got Thank You Will and Rafe dropping in for production. Here we go. Track 16, Line 5 Fun. Okay, kind of a different tone to it, slightly. Look, here's the thought. Oh my god. Nothing's really happening here. It does feel a little bit more of like a chill side. I like the lighter notes. I like this whole, oh no, look here, a thought. Like he's tripping over them. Like they're everywhere. How did all these thoughts get in my house? I like that. Yeah. I'm starting to get bored. Starting to get bored. Yeah, I've got 4 in a row of they're fine. These are fine. That's too bad. That's too bad. We'll see. Now, hopefully Don Tolliver can bring in something a little different here. Get a little freshen it up a bit, you know? You just had to be there for the Line for Fun era. This beat is a reverbed variant of the original. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that's probably more of a fan favorite for Yeat fans if you know all of his music. Again, I don't have a problem with the song specifically. It's just I feel like we've kind of been in this space for the last couple tracks now, and it's like okay, I'm ready for something a little bit more maybe intense or a little bit more variation or something. But I feel like we've been doing the same thing now for the last about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. We'll say 10. Anyway, there you go. So let's see what we got here. What else we got? The Don joint might be the craziest. All right, Bob, you know what album doesn't get boring? Don't say Donda. Don't say Donda. And don't say Forever is a Mighty Long Time. As you could guess, I have requests, right? Let's see here. Line for Fun favorite. Yeah, Laura, same bass for 20 plus songs is crazy. Yeah. But the thing is I don't necessarily agree with the 20 plus songs being the same bass. I think the first half of the album, they're really pushing the bass hard, and there's lots of just good, rich, mixed in sound. There was lots of times when they're taking that bass beat and just chopping the fuck out of it, which was really cool. I like that. Here, it's like these last handful of songs compared to the front half of the album, they just feel like they're here. It doesn't feel like there's been like that extra layer of sauce pushed on top of it, The first songs, opening part of the album, I felt was pretty fucking strong, honestly. And right now we're just kind of in this, for me, my opinion, I just kind of in this space of, okay, yeah, we just got this beat and not a lot of variation on the sound and, not a whole lot of variation. Well, he still varies his flow, but vocals kind of feel like the same vocals from the previous track. So that's where we're at. Oh, and so for the record too, Forever is a Mighty Long Time. That is next in line for long reactions. That is the next long album I'll do. So that's happening before Donda. So if you're waiting for Donda, it's in line behind Forever is a Mighty Long Time. All right, let's move on to track 17, which is called A New High. It's got Don Tolliver, who I enjoy. We got Synthetic, we got Primo, we've got Strio. Dropping in track 17. Let me make sure I back it up. Let me make sure. Okay, here we go. Track 17. See, a little bit something else in here. I like that. Wow. Trippy. I like this. Wow. Nice. I like that. Ha. I like this one. I'm cool with New High.
Smell that I'm on my lifestyle crazy. I can't talk on the phone. Oh, we beat out the party, look like Great Pope.
Great Pod reference.
This shit is really scary.
Ha. enough to give it a heart. You know, you're saying somebody said feel like vocals should be boosted 15% or so on Don Toliver, but I did like the part where I took way too much mushrooms. That shit is really scary. They really layered his vocals a lot. His vocals shifted around a lot on that specific line, which was cool. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see how. We got what, five, 6 more songs. I like that one. But yeah, I'm definitely in a space of okay. I felt the same way with Afterlife too. That was the first Yeat album I sat down with, was Afterlife, and I remember enjoying it. You know, None I Change. I remember that one standing out to me a lot. I like that one a lot. I don't know the rest of them on there. I honestly don't go back to that one. But I remember getting to like the back end, like track 18, 19. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like I've heard all this shit. Oh man. Okay, let's keep going. Track 19 is called. Well, is there any lyrics I want to touch on? Not really. I mean, this is all just kind of the same thing. When the app side gets 4 M's, I'm like, oh my god, I need those. I don't know what the fuck that means. 4 M's? I don't know. That's the other thing too. You know, we were talking a little earlier about, you know, being in the same lane and one-dimensional, whatever, and how that's fine. But if you're gonna do that, God, you got to pull it off really well, really well. And here, I'm just like, if there was anything lyrically I could jump onto, I would enjoy these more. But anyway, I don't want to say the same thing over and over again. Is this the right one? So what? Yes, this is the right one. So this is track 18. Oh, we're debating Good Kid, Mad City and Chat right now. That's an amazing album. Still amazing. Amazing album. Anyway, there's my contribution to the debate. It's an amazing album. Track 19 or 18, So What? We've got Synthetic, we've got Yeat, Venny, 33 Empathy, and Rafe. Drop it in. Track 18. Here we go. That was cool.
And I'm rich, so what? And if it's dream my name, and I'm lit, so what? And I'm fine, so what? And I'm high, so what? And I'm rich, so what? This bitch dream my name, and I'm lit, so what? And I'm lit, so what? Got 12 plus 1 and a gun. I don't think about you much. You a buggy with crush.
I like the bell dropping in there.
She love when she come. She love when she come too. It's the time of the month. Man, you must be a bitch too. It's rude, got too much money, I don't know what to do. Yeah, coming through, and if anybody talk, who you supposed to move? Yeah, you faking streams, you faking this money, you faking views. Yeah, and you confused, you don't know what else I can lose. Yeah, coming tools, we don't know who else I can do. I get the belly going open trap. I get the cash, show me like I'm fried.
Get a check mark for the old So What? I like how Yeat's kind of spitting through here too. It just fucking distorted as shit on the sound, man. Oh my god.
We don't got nothing else left to prove. Hey, get high, move. What the fuck else you expect to do? Hey, so what? I like to get high, bitch. So what? I like to get fly.
I like to get high, bitch. Whoops. It kept going there. Oh my god. I got captivated by the sound and I forgot that it comes to an end. Oxygen Roots, you're saying I have to listen to Ian. So since this is your first chat, I'm gonna assume you weren't here at the beginning. I was talking about how when I saw some of the debate online about this Ian fellow, we'll call him a fellow for now. When I saw him, I was like, he ain't no rapper. And how just ridiculous that is to just judge him based on how he looks, considering how I look and what I'm doing every Friday, right? Like it was just, I was laughing to myself the other day that was my first thought. I think really mostly it's probably because he's pretty young, you know, pretty young. And so, especially as you get older like me, you start seeing people, they're in their 20s really, and it's like, you look fucking 12. Right? Like, you ain't no rapper. What are you talking about? He's a lad. There you go. Yeah, he's a lad. Up to me. Yeah, it'd be fun to do Up to Me or Ka. I almost did Ka, but this was coming out, and I wanted to do Ka. I feel so bad, man. Fucking Ka, because I have Descendants of Cain on my list, and I have. I'd like to check out the new one too. I heard that one was good, but man, that sucked when he fucking died. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? I like So What. I like that one. He's 19. Oh, okay. And his producer is 16. Okay, so they are very young. Okay, because I saw a picture. I was like, what? But I mean, some of these guys. What? Nas was 17 when he did Illmatic. I mean, that's fucking crazy. Crazy. Okay. Well, keep going. Let's see if this album finished out somewhat strong. Like the last two tracks, kind of got like into a little bit of in the middle there. But the last two tracks were good. This is track 19, which is called Lifestyle. Producers are Dream Awake, J Dalla. We got Oscar 4400 and Yeat. Was there anything I saw? I liked. Oh, this was what I was going to say. I was thinking this as you were saying this. You know, you fake your streams, fake the money, fake the views. You're confused. You don't know what else I can live. And I was thinking, like, apparently maybe some of these songs are stabs at Ian or whatever. And I was thinking how much Kendrick just ruined beef forever. Like the beef between him and Drake this summer. And the songs that Kendrick made. I mean, Drake had some good shots in there too. But the shit that Kendrick said, it's like it... I'll never be able to enjoy a beef track, a diss track again, ever. Because it doesn't matter what they say. It will be so fucking tame compared to the shit Kendrick has said about Drake. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, Meet the Grams? Holy shit, dude. That is just insane, that song. Meet the Grams is insane what he's saying. Or not wrong. I loved it because JPEG Mafia tweeted, he even tweeted at one point, like, God damn, I don't remember exactly what he said, but, you know, props to Kendrick. He be hating for real. I thought I was a hater. No, he hates. Kendrick can hate. Anyway, okay, let's move on. We're Lifestyle. Track 19. Okay, make sure it's at the start, because I fucked up the start on a couple songs. Here we go. Drop it in.
Lifestyle. Lights out, diamond out. Pull up to my rock out on it. I got millions in my bank, got nothing fitting me. I done pull up to my shows and made me 13 million. I done bought it for
13 million in 5 shows. God damn.
We them youngest, we them goats. They just gon' copy this how it go. Laughing at your SOS a joke. You ain't grown, man, you a little hoe. Listen, I got a choice and I got a shotgun. Yeah, big man, drum.
Yeah. Fine.
Bitch, sit down and listen. Yeah, this shit gas. My shit Petra. Yeah, lemon vest. On the G6, I'm a G6, she can't keep her head. Drug talk. What's your choice of drug? That's your choice of drug. Drug talk. What's your choice of drug? That's your choice of drug.
Yeah.
Drug talk.
Yeah.
What's your choice of drug? That's your choice of drug. Drug talk. What's your choice of drugs? That's your choice of drugs. Lifestyle.
Initially, I was kind of like, Right now, toward the end, kind of fucking okay with it again, honestly. It's weird. Like, sometimes like my brain just gets a little bored and I need some variation. And then sometimes it's almost like I do a full circle and just come back to being like, no, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Oh, yeah, I'm cool with Lifestyle. Yeah. But I will say, you know, like lyrically, Lil Durk. Great. Okay, sure. What was the thing about she off the coke in the bathroom? She's fucking her face up. Like, what is that? Like, because she's doing so many fucking lines or something. I don't know. Who fucking knows? A cash app for her tits. What is the deal with this shit? Drug talk, powder blues ends with a lean. Now I got to pull my pants up. What's the deal with pulling the pants up? What's this about? Because Yeat said this earlier in a song about, can you help me pull my pants up? What the fuck is the deal with pulling the pants up? This is lingo I'm unfamiliar with. I'm too old, too bald to understand. Help me out, chat. Help me out. Oh. The auto mod held it, but I see it. It says, fellatio. I don't understand the part with helping me pull my pants up. Like, why do you need help with that? Because you're so fucked up on the drug? Like, I don't get it. Why would you need help pulling your pants up? Maybe just to be nice. Hey, thanks. Can you help me with the pants? A complete service. There you go. All right. Thanks, Chibi Gene. That's a good description there. Complete service. We don't understand it either. We don't do drugs. Like pumping gas in New Jersey. Yeah, sure. Right. Full service stop. There you go. I like that. That's a great description. It's a full service stop. There we go. Okay. You can't do it yourself. By law, you're not allowed to pump your own gas, right? Same thing applies with the pants. Now, you sucked it. You got to pull the pants up now. That's just how it works. I didn't write the rules. I just enforced them. Oh, God. It's fun. Good fun. All right. Track 20 is God Talkin' Shit. We got Synthetic, Yeat, Florency, Primo, and I'm going to I just keep calling this guy fucking Yatsky. And hopefully he's okay with that. What's going on in New Jersey? All right. Drop it into track 20. God Talkin' Shit. I like how he's doing this voice. I gotta stop looking at the lyrics. Okay. It almost sounds like a piano. It's not quite keyboard or something.
I don't even try to be mean and try to be this or that. I try to do what the fuck I do and run it back.
Loud ass anthem from bitch. Ah, cool. Cool closing notes right there. Okay. All right. I don't like the scores that much because this is shallow, but I want to know. I heard. Oh, you guys are still talking about Good Kid, Mad City. That's funny. He's actually saying a bunch of shit. The one time I tell myself to finally stop reading the lyrics is the one time he's actually saying a bunch of stuff. We just pulled up outside got it all like a pilgrim. Why they sound like this? Fuck the eardrums, call me a coin. I make that money pump, shoot 'em, pump, I pump. Fucking these twats up. Oh, God. Got these bands, make the money twerk like a motherfucking dance. Maybe he's not really saying anything. He's just running his mouth again. Front and center, Julius Randle. I don't know who Julius Randle is. New York like the Knicks. I still got my shank. Former New York Knick. Okay, well, there you go. You say you get this bread, but you work at Quiznos. Stupid. It's funny, but it's ridiculous. Kitties. Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty. Hold on 1 second. I have to... my cat is going to go psycho and knock my TV over because he's chasing down a fly. Kitty. Voodoo. Hey. 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 Oh, shit. Hey. They're just the worst, aren't they? They're the worst. Huh. Just don't destroy the TV, okay? It's okay, kitty. It's gonna be okay. I promise. Look at him. It's not gonna be okay. That fly's in here. Just roaming around, doing whatever he wants. Huh. Don't go behind the TV. Will cat follow instructions? Probably not. I put him in our room and I put him on the bed. And he looks at me like, I'm trying to do you a service and you're putting me away? Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. Rare standing bob appearance. I do have legs. Okay, let's drop into Life Party. We got Synthetic, Yeat, Venny, 33 Empathy, Ray. I like that, for the most part, it's been the same crew. That's kind of cool. Here we go. Track 21, Life Party. Oh, good rumble bass right there. This shit's gonna be great. Through my speakers, just rumble the whole house. God, that wah. I love that ascending bass note right there. That's just great. Oh, interesting, like high note right here too. I like the production on this one. This is a lot more of like a digital, grimy. I like this. This kind of reminds me of the front half of the album a bit. I like it when they really pump the sound in. God, right there too. That shit is crunchy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Washu saying, I think 2093 is better than this. I think so too. I'm kind of torn. Like, well, we got one more song. I mean, we're almost done. But there was something about 2093 that really helped me being lyrical, enjoying concepts and stuff like that is, if musically, like basically if 2093 would have had these lyrics and no concept, I don't think I would have liked 2093. But because it had something to kind of pay attention to in terms of what he was saying, that gave that album so much life. And I remember a tweet that came through, I don't know, somebody was going to like listen to it and they didn't get it or whatever. And I chimed in and said, you got to understand the concept. Like if you understand the concept of the album, it's a much better listen for me. That's how I enjoy it. Because there's some parts, like what's that one track? I think it's called Tell Me. It's pretty early. Yeah, track 10, Tell Me. You can go and die, do what you want. I don't give a fuck. All that. When he's got that super, super deep voice. And it's saying, and he's saying, just imagine me there with a dead blank stare, whatever. Like basically the psycho CEO telling Yeat to go fucking kill himself. I don't give a fuck, but just imagine me there. I love how he sounds right there. But that has so much more impact when you understand the concept. So I think 2093 is pretty fucking good because of the lyrics, because there's a theme. If 2093 had its sound and all of these lyrics, I would have just been like, no, not for me. So it's incredible how much of a difference it makes. All right, let's check out this final track. This is the bonus track per Spotify. It's called Fate. We got 730 Haha, Amori, and some other people producing. Track 22, bonus track, Fate. I was selling hope and faith.
You can't choose your fate. You can't choose your fate. You can't choose your fate. Just keep driving life. Seen the way I died, then I watched it on rewind. When I was young, seen the alien in my life, and they told me what to do. Yeah, they came late at night, and the crib was shaking. Felt like earthquakes in the night, but the ship had hit my house, and they had told me what to. Tell me what to do.
Trippy.
Tell me what to do. Maybe I've been up from the surf. I got what I deserve.
We're gonna read that annotation when we get done with the song.
That man shine that from the surf. Everything go perf. And it's on that surf. I can feel it. Feel the thing.
Kinda like this one too.
I had to run my turn.
Seems like the more distorted it is, the more I enjoy it.
I get a point that clock. I seen time stop. I said 1,000 things.
Haha. This is kind of a cool track too. Oh. That little turn.
On a good note. Are we ready for a dangerous life?
Ah, trippy.
Get ready, almost hands.
We're like ascending.
It's a bad world for you, bad world for me. I'm a drug addict, I can't stay asleep. Always have my mind, I was on the tweet. If it's a daily life for you, then it's a daily life for me. I can hear you see.
Trippy.
I can hear you sleep, yeah. I can hear you feel.
Wow. Haha. I like that. I like that closing. Huh. Well, there you go. Okay. Before I take the headphones off, which is my visual cue when I'm editing for timestamping addition or closing thoughts. There's an annotation here. I've seen The Way I Die, then I watched it on Rewind. When I was young, I seen an alien in my life, and it told me what to do. They came at night. So here's the annotation. In an interview with whatever, Yeat recounts an alien encounter at the age of 11. That was dead ass. It was real. I won't go into too much detail because I'm not sure if they want me to talk about this right now. The aliens, I mean. I will say one thing, though. They're really tall and looked almost human. I remember everything on the night that it transpired, second for second. I can tell the difference between a dream and reality, and I know I was awake. That's also my first memory. Everything before that feels fake. Sometimes I think I might not even be from here because I have dreams about other planets. That's the quote. So here's the continue of the annotation. He also mentions this encounter throughout his discography, even going as far as revolving his 2024 album 2093 about his experience, claiming he's from a different universe and referencing the aforementioned encounter. I don't remember that being in there, but I must have been too hung up on my own idea, huh? Maybe 2093 isn't sobriety at all. Maybe, fuck, who knows? Trippy. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. I got what I deserve, put in all that. Oh, what's the, I've seen The Way I Die, so then what's this about? Yeat went to the hospital in 2020 from a drug overdose. Okay, maybe he's referencing that. Who knows? It'd be wild if the aliens told him how he died. That'd be kind of wild. He's just a troll. Yeat is experiencing childish regression. He's autistic. Dangerous Life. So here we got a note here. Dangerous Life His next project said he would drop this year and then go to a longer hiatus to write and execute his next big project. Next album. Huh. That makes sense in terms of how it closed out. Okay, well. There we go. There we go. How do I feel? First impression. You know, it was pretty cool. What do we got? 13, 14, 15, and 16, I got No Hearts next to. I started losing interest in that middle section of the album. On One, FLYTROOP, Eliminate, Line 5 Fun. I was really starting to lose interest there. Orchestrate, I remember being great. I remember enjoying Heard of Me. I don't know, it's been a while now. But overall, yeah, it was cool. I wish there was something more lyrically to bite into. That's what made 2093 so fun for me, especially with the additional listens, man. As I spent more time with the album, things just started to click and fall in place between who was saying certain things towards who and what was actually about and what was going on. And although I could have been completely wrong now after reading the annotation there, right? This one, because it doesn't have that, it leans for me a lot into just the sound. And while there is a lot of sound, anytime it like backs off, I kind of go, I start to lose interest. So really for me, the strength of this album is when they're just cranking the sound, where it's almost blown out. Like where it just starts to sound distorted and crunchy and there's all these layers and all that shit. Speedball, yeah, Speedball I liked. I remember liking Speedball. Interesting project. But I would have cut just a couple tracks. I feel like it just doesn't need to be an hour. You know, this could be 50 minutes, 48 minutes, and it would be just as, I think it honestly would be better. If it's a little bit leaner, a little bit meaner, just kind of stick to that hammer down sound the whole time, you know? That would be my suggestion, my criticism, I suppose. A little too long, kind of slows down in the back half. But then, you know, I feel like it closes out pretty strong. New High, So What, Lifestyle, God Talkin', Life Part, Fate. I mean, those are all pretty good songs. But that little lull right there from 13 to 16, it kind of kills the steam for me. It slows down just a little too much. And while I do enjoy the closing handful of songs, I feel like if those four were just gone, then I'd probably be fine with it and just roll right through. 7 more songs dropping separately on Deluxe. Yeah, that's fine. I talked about Ka. What are you talking about? I mentioned Ka a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. OS EP dropping as bonus tracks. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I'm kind of like over this whole deluxe version and digital, like all this extra shit. I liked how Danny and Peggy did it with Scaring the Hose. You know, they waited a little bit, and then it was just 3 or 4 more songs, and their album was already kind of short to begin with, and they just released it as like this own little individual like bonus pack. Like Lifestyle does not need more songs. It's got plenty. It doesn't need any more songs unless the songs are substantially different, you know. It does not need more. I will definitely say that. It's all for trying the game sales. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I really don't like the current. I mean, first of all, I don't care. I don't care who fucking. I don't follow the charts. I don't care about charts. It doesn't matter to me at all. It means nothing to me. But this whole game that's being played with streaming numbers and all this shit to be number one, it's fucking stupid. It's really stupid. But whatever, that's the game. You know, don't hate the player, hate the game. They need to restructure how they do this stuff. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. You know, overall, initial impression, I would say I'm a little disappointed. And not to say that that means the album is bad, but I was really hopeful for a continuation of the theme from 2093. Or not even necessarily that theme, but just something that kind of rolls out of that. And this, in terms of like a story, it's almost like 2093 never happened. But maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the whole thing. I don't know. Again, I'm overthinking it. But really, for me, as a listener, someone who was engaging with what he was saying in 2093, for that to be essentially removed now, I kind of go, oh. Because I like the sound, and I'm cool with listening to it. But I feel like at the same time, I'll probably listen to this less than 2093. I've given that album quite a lot of listens, honestly. I really have. But this one, there isn't anything like of lyrical substance that makes me want to come back. I mean, the sound is cool, and I'll give it more listens like I always do. But I feel like after this week or two that I spend with it, I don't know if I'll come back to it. You know, that's kind of how I feel, which bums me out because I did enjoy 2093 quite a bit. Yeat's core fan base is fucking brain rotted. I think that's every core fan base these days. Like any hardcore fan base, it's just like, Jesus Christ, you guys, chill out. Any hardcore fan base, and you know the artist they follow releases the song, best song of the year, album comes out, it's been out for 12 minutes, album of the year. Fucking calm down. Oh God. Listen to Donda now? Yeah, right. That would be, oh God. That's going to be a hard listen. That's long. Like an hour and a half, I think. That's a long album. Long album. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm going to hit stop on the record. That will end the video.